The other focus is just continuing to add more functionality to tickets. What we really want our company to be is a single event platform. And so RunSignup customers are really leveraging TicketSignup today. And I put two examples of events that used us in the last year. One is Harpoon Brewery. They've done a 5 mile road race on us for like 7, 8 years now. And they started moving over their festivals. So they did Oktoberfest, and they were actually able to sell more than 1,000 tickets than they had the previous year because of our automated referral rewards program with tickets. And then Big River Running Company is able to expand the ways that they're able to help their customers by offering ticket sales. So people were able to buy tickets to this very well-known high school track meet, but they were also able to make donations. They were able to make store purchases, and that track meet continues to grow that email list for future fundraising events. And so it's just really expanding the ways that our customers can solve problems of growing events. It's an interesting way for customers to make more money because they're able to provide more services to the customers that they work with. And yeah, we just continue to work with a lot of different types of events, and just highlighted a few here in addition to track meets, festivals, concerts, a lot of nonprofit events, and then organizations that just do a lot of events, whether that's a running store, a chamber of commerce, a zoo, and these other multi-event organizations.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising. Like when we first started this down this path, we didn't realize how common it was that some of our RunSignup customers actually had a whole bunch of ticket events that they were associated with in one way, shape, or form or another. And yeah, a lot of our success on the ticket side is actually from a single customer that had used RunSignup, trusted us, and knew that we would do a good job for them on the ticket side.
Yeah, and so I think just to wrap up this webinar, I was on a call earlier this week with a customer that is setting some new ticket events up, Poplar Forest, and they have been a race customer since 2017. They have like a small 5K, and we kind of are looking at these different races that are happening on our platform, seeing if there's other ways they could benefit. And this one was able to. So they started setting up some ticket events, and they have these woodworking workshops. They have a very big wine festival that happens in the spring. And then they also do daily admissions to the Poplar Forest. And so they're able to do all of those things on a single event platform. The interesting thing about this organization is that they also have a membership program where they have 1,000 members, and those members get different discounts. And so this is really kind of the long-term vision for how people can use our platform. You can use it for a one-off 5K and just use one piece of it, or just for volunteers, or just for email, whatever it is. You can pick and choose the pieces that you need. But I think what we're going to increasingly see is that having the one event platform with all these complementary tools of free email, free websites, free volunteers, free membership, it's just going to make things easier and simpler, and bring all these really, really nice tools like websites and email to a lot of different organizations that might be paying a lot of money for old software. So it's really exciting to start to see this come together, just with customers kind of figuring out this is the right solution for them. And we're just going to keep building features that enhance each of these individual things, as well as help to unite them, bring them all together.
And if you couldn't tell, we really like to do that. Like we really, really do love building features for our customers. And like from the bottom of our hearts, we thank all of our customers. Just you all are just so good to us, and we appreciate everything you do for us. And we're trying our hardest to help you all out as best we can.
Yeah, we love reviewing all the feature requests that we get every single Monday.
I know we can't keep up with every Monday. Allison and Steven and Bruce and Ryan and I get together and review all the stuff that came in, and we can't keep up with all the individual ideas, but we take them all and we log them, and they inspire us to figure out what our priorities are. And
we're going to keep doing this for the next 30 plus years because there's a V2 to him, obviously. So we'll be around. So we'll solve all of them eventually.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
If I have a VIP reception after our event and there is no charge, can I still use TicketSignup?
Yes.
Sure.
Free events are free forever. So you can just set that up and people can register, RSVP.
Our organization hosts an annual charity luncheons. Will the renew event option on RunSignup be added to TicketSignup?
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, it'll take some time.
Congratulations on building the best registration platform for running events.
Thanks.
Many of us in this business have nonprofit clients who are wed to Classy for fundraising. What strategies can you recommend for persuading these organizations to use RunSignup for fundraising as well as for non-run walk registration?
I think a couple of comments. One is to recognize one of the things that I said up front is that organizations have a complex set of priorities and people and politics and everything. And so they may not have the ability to have the time to make a change. It's easier for people to do tomorrow what they do today. Having said that, you have to show them the reason why this might be a better path forward. We do have a little bit of insight into Classy in that Classy, that name is kind of go away, right? It's going to get absorbed into GoFundMe. And so like, they got acquired by GoFundMe. And so it kind of collapses in. And what our observation is, and this goes back to the employee-owned business model, is that a lot of acquisitions happen. It's like, it's great that they sold for a whole bunch of money and stuff, but like they typically will get distracted and they'll kind of wane on their development efforts.
I think at the end of the day, though, that the argument with Classy is that it's a fundraising first platform, and with GiveSignup, you get both fundraising and events all in one. Classy's not built for events; it's built for like donors, and I think that for a lot of these fundraising events, they end up being fairly complex. Like even if they're not timed, but it's a 100-mile cycling ride, like you need checkpoints, you need timers kind of organizing how that event's going to be run, and you need a real registration platform in order to do all that. So all the downstream things like waivers and I'll
also offer up Chris Newcomer, Chris at runsignup.com is a full-time resource that we have for nonprofits to show what our tools are, especially in the peer-to-peer space. So he's a specialist in that. He knows all the nooks and crannies. He's helped people convert over from Classy in the past, and he really knows his stuff, and he's a very helpful guy.
Yes, and we'll work with you. Chris will work with you to help bring those nonprofits over time.